Now that Polly's running nicely, and running well, as even Amy's having a drive of her nowadays, without any input on Mason Brad, why don't we take a dive back to the past? I've dug out some of the oldest videos we have of Polly, even to when she first ran on air on a compressor. Naively, we let her run, we pumped her right up to £85 before she broke away. Let's take a dive to the past. We're going. Come on. Go on. Keep going. What's it on? Keep going. Something to note here is that the reverser is in reverse, and yet she's running forward. We made a mistake that's quite common when new building Pollys. We got the driving axle, in round the wrong way. So the eccentrics were reversed. Soon corrected though. This now is the oldest clip I could find of her running. This must be the first weekend or two that we took her out, because she's far too clean. So this will be when we used to run with just a single trolley. She wasn't heavy enough. She had no added lead at this point, and we're very new to driving her. spot a younger Tom on the right as we left? And the park's much more open, less grown up. Right, let's take a dive round to Ali Pally. So this would have been first thing on a Sunday morning, just after we'd lit up. Exhibition, not even really opening it to the public, just full of other exhibitors. We used to always like run on the Sunday because then we could pack up and come home. So we'd take her up on the Thursday, go for a look round on the Saturday, and then run on the Sunday. It was brilliant, good fun every time. Now this was one of those first 2 weeks again, and probably the first time we ever put another passenger on the trolley. Mum. So this is me driving with Dad and Mum, probably my brother filming. Now, who can name this track? Answers on a postcard, and I'll tell you at the end. But this is the first time she pulled more than one trolley. Somewhere we haven't been for a while, but we used to go regularly. And the answer was Beechhurst. And we'll finish this trip down memory lane with our first reverse run. So this would have been a Wednesday, most probably, a Wednesday playtime. Running the wrong way, which we've done more recently, didn't do it for a long time, but this was the first time we did it. Most of you probably haven't seen our track in reverse, but here we go. thanks for taking this trip down memory lane. We'll see what we can do. There's plenty more clips I've just rediscovered that I thought I'd lost. Let's see where we are. There's plenty of oldies in the background here. People that are no longer with us. People that we miss. Let's see what we can find next time. Thank you, and, come back again.